Well, folks, another failed Republican candidate from the state of Arizona has now been hit with sanctions from the state for filing frivolous lawsuits trying to overturn the results of the 2022 elections. This official, or not official, I guess I should say, since he lost, is Mark Finchem, the MAGA Republican who, of course, was running for Secretary of State. He lost that race. And the court this week, Maricopa County Superior Court, said that his lawsuit was, quote, groundless and not brought in good faith. So, he is being sanctioned. He will have to pay fees. The fees likely, which we do not have the specific details on how much he will be sanctioned at this point, the fees will likely include the costs that the state and municipalities incurred to defend themselves against these idiotic lawsuits filed by people like Mark Finchem. Finchem, of course, lost his election just like Kari Lake in Arizona. Two peas in a pod. They both challenged. They both lost their challenges. And they've both been sanctioned now. And what's funny, too, is that the state even argued, like, listen, even if the claims you made were true, which they weren't, it still wouldn't have even been enough to overcome your vote deficit. So you still wouldn't have won, but yet you're suing to overturn the results and make you the official winner, which definitely doesn't even make any sense. Like, even if everything you said had happened, you still would have lost. But he wasn't able to produce any evidence to prove anything he said, which of course is why the court is sanctioning him. And this is what has to be done. Every individual that files one of these bogus election challenges, whether it's the candidate and the lawyers, by the way, they need to be sanctioned as well. This case, they probably will be too. They all need to be sanctioned by every court where they file these lawsuits. This is the only way to stop this because this is becoming the new MO of Republicans. Wait till you lose your election and then say, you know what? I didn't actually lose. I'm a winner. Look at me. My mom said I was a winner all through my childhood. And then you sue, you take up resources, you take up time, only to be tossed out of court because you never had any evidence to begin with. This is not how the justice system works. So each and every one of these people, at every step of the way, needs to be sanctioned. Like Kari Lake. She got sanctioned by the lower court, but she still appealed the ruling of that court, not the sanction. She appealed the dismissal of her case. So the appellate court should have also sanctioned her for taking up their time. That's what needs to happen, because if it doesn't, once we get to the 2024 election and we see Republicans lose, because they will lose, Democrats will lose, everybody always loses some during elections, the courts are going to be flooded with idiots like Mark Finchem and Kari Lake again. And we can't have that. We have to make these cases so toxic that lawyers refuse to bring them. And honestly, the lawyers are the biggest part of the problem here. They're the ones who should know better. But they want that fame. They want their name in the papers showing that, look what we did. So you have to make them not famous, but infamous. You have to not let them win money, but take it away from them. That's what needs to happen to stop these idiot sore losers from clogging up our court systems.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.